Yeah, half court. Called.
Because you're a pretty solid kid. Yeah, you would have been one of my enforcers. That's what I used to call them.
Yeah.
Pretty kids who were built pretty solid and scrub and get the rebound and set some screens. stunt team, the cheerleaders.
Oh
Put
yeah, I
the
think I
girl on
saw
the
that.
shoulder and now my daughter, she's getting her master's in educational leadership at Northwestern. That's why I just
No.
she's a Madison grad.
You?
You are looking live at Port Edwards High School gym as tonight Zaleski Sports proudly presents Central Wisconsin South girls basketball action. The Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals and the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Good evening, everybody. Joe Anderson here, joined by the master of the meters, Mr. Chase Lyons, as we bring you this exciting game tonight. Let's look first at the Pacelli Cardinals, who come into this match up at 7-9 overall. Dean Borcherding is their head coach. The last game for the Cardinals was a win over Pittsville, 45-27. After this game, they will suit up again on Friday night and host Tri-County. Leading scorers for the Pacelli Cardinals, Amelia Jacoby averages 14.2 points per game, so keep an eye on her. Casey Vaughn averaging 8.1 points per game, and Kaylin Yenter 7.2. The leading rebounder for the Cardinals is Amelia Jacoby, averaging 6 rebounds per game. Kaylin Yenter right behind her at 4.1 rebounds per game. And in assists, Anna Van Order averaging 4 assists per game, and Casey Vaughn 2.6. Many of you remember Casey Vaughn from volleyball. That's where I recall that young lady. Had a chance to interview her after the tournament in Chippewa Falls, McDonald. That was back in October. On the other side of the ledger, we have the Port Edwards Blackhawks in search of their first win of the season. They are 0-13. Their head coach is Marissa Ziegler. Their last game was a loss at home versus Almond Bancroft, 65-19. The Blackhawks struggling to score from the floor in this season. After tonight, they will host Wild Rose on Friday night. Leading scorer for the Hawks is Melanie Sillers, averaging 7.6 points per game. Emily Callahan with 3.4 points per game, and Aaliyah Ruiz 2.9. We look at the stats for the conference. I'm going to make sure I get this one right. Lainey Havlovitz from from Wild Rose, averaging 24.2 points per game in the Central Wisconsin South, and right on her heels is Callie Havlovitz from Wild Rose. They must be sisters, so I don't do too many games here for the Central Wisconsin South. I do more Clover Belt and Valley and those games, so I'm getting acquainted with a few new names. The third leading scorer in the conference is Amelia Jacoby, averaging 4.2. She's from Pacelli. You'll see her tonight. Reese Grimm from Pittsville is in fourth place in scoring, and Lexi Dembach of Almond Bancroft at 12.9. Leading rebounders in the conference for the girls, Sarah Trzynski of Rushell, averaging 11.6 per game. She's from Rushell. Pittsville's Bryn Friday in second, 7.9 rebounds per game, and Madeline Potts of Almond Bancroft with 7.5 rebounds per game. The leading in assists for the Central Wisconsin South is Lainey Havlovitz at Wild Rose, averaging 5.4. Reese Grimm of Pittsville in second, 4.5, and Jillian Newby of Almond Bancroft at 4.0. We'll look at the standings here first as well for the Central Wisconsin South. Almond Bancroft in first with a 6-1 record. They are on fire on the season as they have a 14-2 record. Pacelli in second place in the conference, 5-2, right on Almond Bancroft's heels, but with a 7-9 overall record. Wild Rose in third, 4-2 in the conference, in a tie with Pittsville also at 4-2. Wild Rose at 8-6 on the season. Pittsville 10-4. Rushell finds themselves in fifth place, 3-4 on the season and 9-7 overall. In sixth place is the Tri-County Penguins at 1-5, 3-7 on the season. And in seventh place in the Central Wisconsin South, as I said before, searching for their first victory of the season is Port Edwards. They're 0-7 in the conference and 0-13 overall. Upcoming will be starting lineups and national anthem. We will talk to you after these messages from our sponsors. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At Auto Select, we have one goal: to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Well, we got the starting lineups for you, ladies and gentlemen. Just a reminder that Auto Select of Stevens Point is your best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Pacelli in their traveling red jerseys with the white numbers, letters, and the blue trim. And the Blackhawks in their home whites with the black numbers, letters, and combination black, white, and orange trim. And we are underway here. And in the hands of Callahan. And it's going to be out of bounds. It'll remain Blackhawk ball. Dean Borcherding, the head coach of the Cardinals, and Marissa Ziegler coaching the Blackhawks. Schroeder the inbound. Sillers goes up for the shot, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. And that foul called on Anna Van Order. That's her first personal. First free throw on the LA is in and out. Mel Sillers, a senior, wears number 13. The two mics of the 3 officials tonight, Mike Klein and Mike Butke. Experienced crew on the floor. 1 of 2 from the line for Sillers. Three on the way, off the back iron from Streisel. Scrum, Vaughn was in there but couldn't pull it out. Schroeder pulled it out, and it'll belong to the Blackhawks. Tipped away by Jacoby. Blackhawks retain possession, skip pass to Sillers. She'll drive baseline, cut off. They rotate it to Callahan. She drives left, cut off. 2-3 zone by the Pacelli Cardinals. Good rotation on the offense for the Blackhawks. Oh, and she traveled, yep. Aubrey Schroeder thought about shooting it and went up and went down and went nope. Casey Vaughn, number 1. Keep an eye on her. And Amelia Jacoby, number 32. And there she is right there. Jacoby gets her first 2-pointer of the night. Senior. Thanks for tuning in tonight to our broadcast. And a steal by Van Order. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chase Lyons, my producer. And the shot off the mark by Streisel. Schroeder with the rebound. Sillers takes it over the timeline. 3 on the way by Callahan off the back iron. Scrum for it. Who's got the rebound? Jacoby. Van Order will drive in. 2-3 zone, or 3-2, pardon me, 1-3-1 for the Hawks. Took me a second to identify that. Shot on the way by Trzynski, and it's a 3, and it's good. So Hannah Trzynski makes it 5-1. Coming up on 15:30 left here in the first half. 3 on the way. Rims out from Callahan. Or pardon me, that was Sillers. Here come the Cardinals. Skip it out. Another 3 in the way by Trzynski, and she makes it back-to-back threes. 8-1 here with 15 minutes left in the first half. Port Edwards struggles to score when you look at a lot of their game totals. And they have them listed in their program, too. They've had some games where they've had a couple games where they scored 10 and 11 points. And lost that one out of bounds, did Anna Van Order. And it'll belong to Port Edwards. It was kind of like coming here. It's a nice facility. Got an excellent place for us to set up. We appreciate the help from the AD and everybody here. So a big shout out to Port Edwards. Schroeder, and she's fouled. Coming in for the Hawks will be Nikita Borths, number 25. And they call that foul on Hannah Trzynski. That's her first. Ooh, almost carried that. Tipped. Pulled down by Amelia Jacoby. They get it to Vaughn. Kicks it out. 3 on the way again by Trzynski. That was a miss. Rebound pulled down by Dakota Bars. She'll take the ball over the timeline. And they try to get it inside to Hanton. And the steal turnover ends up and good for Anna Van Order. And a 30-second timeout called by Port Edwards. We'll take one here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. And our friends at Fleet Farm, their auto service center, can help you get your car ready for winter. Get your tires rotated, battery tested, or buy wiper blades and get them installed. Get everything you need at one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Another foul on the Cardinals. This time they're going to get Amelia Jacoby, her first. Coming out of that timeout by Port Edwards. And it's going to be a steal by who? Oh, Vaughn almost had it, and now she does. It's taken right out of the hands of Emily Callahan. Vaughn, interesting pass, tracked down by Van Order. And the shot up and missed by Jacoby. Callahan will pull down a rebound and take it herself over the timeline. Shot on the way by Callahan, off the mark, pulled down by Streisel on the rebound. Long pass ahead. Vaughn for 2. Junior Casey Vaughn. And it's 12-1. And do we have a steal? Yes, we do. Another takeaway, Hannah Trzynski with the quick hands. Anna Van Order got ahead to Casey Vaughn. They're just going to run some time here and run a good offense. And just as I say that, they take a 3 and boom, in for Ashley Streisel. Nikita Borths. Good move by Asia Keeling and missed the shot. Ball ahead to Streisel, and Streisel gets 2. 5 points in the game for Ashley Streisel. Just under 12 here in the first half. Shot on the way, off the mark by Emily Callahan. Ahead to Casey Vaughn off the rebound. Vaughn gets the basket and the foul. And they call that foul on Port Edwards' Dakota Bars. That's her first. Mel Sillers and Aubrey Schroeder return for the Blackhawks as Casey Vaughn will shoot 1 free throw after the made basket. Takes a couple dribbles. Up, lipped out. And Amelia Jacoby couldn't quite stick a fork in it. So it'll go to the Hawks. And Pacelli is looking to be in man-to-man. Keeling. Sorry about that. Double dribble called. Checking in for Coach Ziegler. Number 14, that'll be Bella Hanton. And Van Orner will take the ball over the timeline. Vaughn looks for a cutter. Finds Streisel. Streisel traveled. And I think the young lady from Pacelli wasn't very happy about traveling, and she got to remember, you got to give the ball back to the official. You can't just kind of bounce it away and run off. It's another steal ahead to Vaughn. Vaughn left-handed stutter step high off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Hanton. And Vaughn will pressure and almost get the steal. She was pressuring Nikita Borths. Mel Sillers will inbound and take the ball over the timeline. And Schroeder is fouled. Now call that on Ashley Streisel, her first. So the fouls are adding up for Pacelli. Keelan Yenter is checked in. And tracked down that bad pass. And Yenter hits the brakes. Vaughn gets it inside to Jacoby. And coming out of there with a rebound will be Mel Sillers. Sillers will set up the offense. Asia Keeling almost stripped away. Quick hands by Kaylin Yenter. Good patience by the Hawks on their offense. And the defense is very good for Pacelli. Get it inside. Schroeder, and it's taken away by Amelia Jacoby. Ahead to Yenter. She'll kick it back out. Vaughn near side. That's Ella Van Order, 33, and now Yenter up high. They'll reset. Just past the midway point of the first half. 8:40 left here in half number one. Yenter kicks it back out. Ella Van Order, boom, in, good. You can hear the ball go right in through that hoop. 23-1. One free throw so far for Port Edwards. Keeling gives it up to Borths, but Borths called for a travel. Basket went in, but traveled before the shot. Keeling will have a seat. Emily Callahan back in for the Blackhawks. One 3-1 for the Hawks on defense. Drop it inside to Jacoby. Put back by, you guessed it, Casey Vaughn. 24-point lead now for Pacelli. It's been a learning season for the Blackhawks. Shot was on the mark, but short by Emily Callahan. Thrown ahead to Kaylin Yenter. She misses the layup. Gets the rebound. Gets it out to Jacoby. Jacoby misses that layup. Yenter put back. No. And Emily Callahan finally brings down the rebound. Bars will take it over the timeline. Callahan swings it. And they tried to lob it in underneath, but we got a foul on White. Yep. Mr. Klein calls it on 14. That'll be on Bella Hanton. That's her first. And Pacelli, as we come up on the 6:40 mark, in control of this game, 25-1. Joe Anderson here in Chase Lyons bringing you tonight's action. And another basket for Ella Van Order. 4 points on the game for that young lady. It's 27-1. Good drive to the basket. Shot is up and count it for Emily Callahan. Basket and the foul. And they get that on Casey Vaughn. That'll be her first. Free throw coming up for senior Emily Callahan. It's up and it is good. So the old-fashioned three-point play. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more by going to nicolaybank.com. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Premier Auto, Pizza Ranch of Plover, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Insurance, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, and Arbuckles. Shot off the mark by Van Order, but put back by Jacoby. Pass off the hands of Jillian Searles. Pacelli back on the offense. Now keep rotating that, get an open shot against that zone. Lob it into Jacoby. She powers in. Doesn't get the, and she's going to pick up the foul. It'll be her second. Asia Keeling will return for the Blackhawks. Ashley Streisel and Hannah Trzynski in for the Cardinals. And Casey Vaughn will have a seat along with Amelia Jacoby. Keeling will give it up. And it's going to remain Blackhawk ball on the north end. Back in the hands of Callahan. They swing it to Keeling. Keeling has it knocked out of her hands. And a tied-up ball is called. And it's going to belong to the Cardinals out of bounds. Pacelli in second place in the conference at 5-2, looking to improve their overall record to 8-9 if they can pick up the win tonight. And a turnover by the Hawks, or pardon me, by the Cardinals. Sillers takes the ball over the timeline. And another hand check foul on the Cardinals. That's going to be team 7th. And Anna Van Order with her 2nd. So free throws coming up for Emily Callahan as the Blackhawks are in the bonus. She makes the first. Is that 12 or 13? There's too much hair. I don't have that problem. Who is that, Casey? Is that 12 or 13? 13? Okay. So that was Mel Sillers, and she made them both. So good job for Mel Sillers. Made both free throws. Ella Van Order, that 3 off the mark. Kaylin Yenter with the rebound. And going in is Van Order, and she's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. And they call that on 12. They call that on Emily Callahan. That'll be her first. Ella Van Order, first time at the free throw line tonight, shooting 2. A freshman. First shot is up and off the back iron. Bella Hanton will return for Port Edwards, as Jillian Searles will have a seat. Second free throw coming up for the freshman. It's up, and it is off the back iron again. Callahan will take the ball, take it over the timeline. Hanton's shot with a miss. Rebound put back by Sillers. That's a miss. And tracked down by Pacelli. Anna Van Order. Good rotation by the Cardinals. Good skip pass. They drop it into Van Order. Good drop step move. Kicks it back out. Yenter misses the layup, gets her own rebound, powers it back up, got the basket. Kaylin Yenter, first deuce of the night for that young lady. 31-6. Approaching 3 minutes left here in the first half. Vaughn and Jacoby due to check in at the next dead ball, as that just happened right now for Pacelli. College friend and music director at Pacelli High School, Carrie Grumman. Shout out to her. She and I were classmates at UW Platteville back in the day. Casey Vaughn will take the ball over the timeline. Jacoby, fake shot. Kicks it back out. Pacelli just patient to get a good shot. And Yenter says, why not? Takes a 3. Jacoby with the putback and the foul. So Amelia Jacoby with a chance to have 7 points on the night. And that foul called on Bella Hanton. That's her 2nd. 1 free throw coming up for the senior. And it is no. Keeling with the rebound. She'll dribble out. Mel Sillers ahead to Callahan. And Callahan in. Hey, good move for Asia Keeling. (33-8). Jacoby, low post, got the roll. Coming up on 2 minutes, friends. Tip. Keeling's pass is tipped. You can dribble it over. Yep, that's all right. People get a little excited around that half-court line. It's going to remain Blackhawk ball. Purple Mountain Solutions is your go-to partner in assisting with all facets of your supply chain. Whether purchasing, warehousing, or transportation in the public, private, or medical sector, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. And Asia's shot is off the mark. Good shot, though. Can't fault the shot, just didn't go in. Jacoby in that low post. Her and Bella Hanton working hard on that low block. They dump it into Jacoby, and Jacoby's fouled. That'll be the third on Bella Hanton. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy the sun. Enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. First of two goes in for Amelia Jacoby. Second free throw coming up, and it is no. And Keeling almost had it and went right off her hands. Caitlin Yenter to inbound. Vaughn, and they're going to get an illegal screen called. Mr. Klein calls that. And that's going to be the third foul on Amelia Jacoby with 1:25 left. And they're going to discuss something here, the officials. Sign of good officiating, making sure that everybody's on the right page and everything's groovy. Yep. I think they had to decide if it was a player control foul, then there was no shooting. That's what the discussion was. Another steal for Hannah Trzynski. Keeling tips it away, gets the ball back. Whoa! Oh, Mel Sillers almost went over half court, and she's like, wait a minute, we're on this side. Searles is pushed. Who did they call? Oh, my goodness. That's on Amelia Jacoby. She's got 4 fouls. Holy buckets. Anna Van Order will come in. And Amelia Jacoby is going to have to sit for a while with 4 fouls here. At the line for the Blackhawks is Jillian Searles. First shot is up and good. Shooting bonus. 52.6 seconds left here. Second free throw coming up for the senior, number 11. It's up. It's good. Made them both. Much to the happiness of the Port Edwards fans. Vaughn will drive to the basket, lay it up, fouled. So Casey Vaughn will shoot 2 from the line. And they call that foul on Asia Keeling. That's her first. 15 fouls here in the first half with 39 seconds. Free throw is up and in and out. Second one is up. Vaughn couldn't get either to drop in, but Yenter tracks down the rebound, but they call a player control foul. I think she kind of got a little aggressive with that elbow. Can't do that. 30 seconds. Keeling gives it up. Searles now to Sillers, and Sillers drives baseline and throws it right into the hands of Caitlin Yenter. Yenter will cross over. Trzynski will get it in, and 3 off the mark by Streisel, but rebound goes to Pacelli. Steal. Here goes Nikita Borths, and Borths has it knocked away with 0.2 of a second. All you can do in 0.2 of a second is lob it and tip it. Because you can't grab it and shoot it. There's just not enough time. Cyril's inbounds. Keeling, nope. We're at halftime, where the Pacelli Cardinals lead 36 to 10. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Many things have changed over the past 50 years, but one thing has remained the same: Bone & Joint's dedication to providing high-quality care, helping people throughout Wisconsin move better with less pain. Whether you need orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, pain management, podiatry, or physical therapy services, you can count on Bone & Joint's experienced providers to lead the way. Call us and make your appointment today. Bone & Joint, keeping lives in motion for over 50 years.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Welcome back to halftime here at Port Edwards on Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson here, joined by the Meister of the Meters, Mr. Chase Lyons. It's time for the halftime stats. First of all, a couple of words from our sponsors. Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. You can visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Felt's Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Meyer Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer servicing your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family left with clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. Well, let's take a look at the halftime stats here, friends. First of all, the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Jillian Searles with 2 points. Emily Callahan and Mel Sillers each chipping in 3. 2 from Asia Keeling. The Blackhawks are 6 of 7 from the free throw line here in the first half and have committed 6 fouls as a team. We look on the other side of the ledger at the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals. Casey Vaughn with 8. Ashley Streisel with 5. 2 for Anna Van Order. 6 for Hannah Trzynski. 2 for Kaylin Yenter, 9 for Amelia Jacoby. We'll talk about that young lady in a moment. And Ella Van Order has chipped in 4. A point of concern, if I were Coach Dean Borcherding, would be the free throw line, as the Cardinals are 1 of 8 from the charity stripe. Amelia Jacoby with 9 points and the leading scorer for the Cardinals, averaging 14 points per game. But Miss Jacoby with 4 personal fouls here in the first half. She committed that 4th personal foul with about 2.5 left to go. So she will be sitting down for a while. By the way, time is running out to RSVP to the 10th Annual Cardinals Crusade to be held Saturday, February 4th at Century World's Grand Hall. If raffles, sweepstakes, giveaways, auctions, and having fun are your thing, then be sure to invite a group and have a blast at this year's Cardinal Crusade. Visit PacelliCatholicSchools.com, Cardinal Crusade, to register today. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Bone and Joint Clinic has been keeping lives in motion for over 50 years. Call or visit bonejoint.net to schedule an appointment today. And Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Second half underway here from Port Edwards. Port Edwards on the inbound. 3 on the way by Aubrey Schroeder. Vaughn with the rebound. And the Cardinals on the offense. Jacoby back out on the floor. But she'll need to be extra attentive to the foul situation. One more, and she will be disqualified from the contest. And they lob it into Jacoby. Power slide in. It's short. And she let it go. She's a little frustrated with herself. She knows she should have had that. I'm going to say it was last touched by Port Edwards, so it'll be inbounded by Anna Van Order. Got it into Streisel, and Streisel tied up by Emily Callahan, and the arrow points to the Cardinals. Streisel, left-hand layup miss, pull down on the rebound for Emily Callahan. Sillers will take the ball over the timeline, and Pacelli in a man-to-man defense. Or are they? Good steal by Casey Vaughn. Screen from Streisel. Pick and roll. And Callahan, Vaughn lost it. And Dakota Bars takes it over. Shot up and off the mark by Mel Sillers. Jacoby with the rebound. Here comes Pacelli. Van Order into Jacoby. Jacoby with the little right-hand layup missed. And a tied-up ball. And it's going to belong to Port Edwards on the alternating possession. One timeout taken the entire contest. That was a 30-second timeout by Port Edwards early on in the first half. 36-10 here at half. Dropped into Hanton. Hanton cut off. 1-3-1, I believe, employed by the Pacelli Cardinals. I think they're going to call that on Casey Vaughn. Yes, it is. Casey Vaughn called for the foul, her second. And Mel Sillers will shoot 2 from the line for Port Edwards. First one is up, and it is good. That is one thing that Port Edwards has done extremely well in this game is shoot free throws. They are 7 of 8. Second free throw on the way. And in and out. Pulled down by Trzynski. Van Order. Too high for Vaughn, and Vaughn's going to be called for her third personal foul. Foul is becoming an issue for the Pacelli Cardinals. See if the Blackhawks can take advantage of that situation. 3 on the way by Schroeder. And the miss, the rebound picked up by Anna Van Order. Van Order. 3 on the way by Streisel, short. Jacoby, yes. Amelia Jacoby with her 11th point of the game. Three on the way by Callahan, off the rim, and it's going to be long to Pacelli. Casey Vaughn wearing that sleeve on her left arm. Kind of nice hanging out with Chase Lyons here. He's a Pacelli student, does a great job with the producing, talking football. And that miss tracked down, and a foul on Anna Van Order. That's her third. Asia Keeling will check in for Coach Ziegler and the Blackhawks. Aubrey Schroeder will have a seat. Dakota Bars. Now to Mel Sillers. Keeping that offense moving. Yeah, they're playing man. And you're going to see a whole new 5 coming in for Pacelli. Katie Ilka is in. Sydney Krieger has checked in. Kaylin Yenter is on the floor. Ella Van Order. Malena Cashin on the floor for Coach Borcherding and the Cardinals. Good situation to get some of these younger players some varsity time. Ilka gets it back. Ilka's shot is blocked. And here come the Blackhawks. And tipped out of bounds by Sydney Krieger. Jillian Searles will check in for the Hawks. And inbounding for Port Edwards will be Emily Callahan on the south end of the field house. Well, gym. Three on the way from Borths. Rebound pulled down by Yenter, and here come the Cardinals. And in the hands of Milena Cashin, and she traveled. 13:25 left here in regulation, and it's been all Pacelli here in this game. 38-11. 3 on the way, and missed. Good looking shot by Emily Callahan, just didn't drop in. And Nikita Borths wasn't sure whether to try to grab it or let it just go out of bounds. Here comes Mel Sillers back in. She'll replace Dakota Bars. Katie Ilka to Ella Van Order. Back to Katie Ilka. And Port Edwards in man-to-man defense here. Kaylin Yenter with the shot, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. And at the line will be Kaylin Yenter. First free throws for this young lady on the night. That last foul is the second one on Asia Keeling. Missed the first. Kaylin, a sophomore at Pacelli. Second free throw is up and good. About the only criticism you could make of Pacelli tonight is their free throw shooting. 2 of 9, or 2 of 10. See if the Blackhawks can get a bucket in this time. A 3 on the way by Callahan. Back iron missed. And that rebound tracked down by Milena Cashin. Ella Van Order. No one's going to stop her. She thought about a 3. She kicks it back out. Pacelli rotates that ball really well. on the offense. Good move by Van Order. She's fouled, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Ella Van Order, the freshman. And that foul will called on Jillian Searles. That'll be her first. The freshman, Ella Van Order, first free throw is up and good. Couple of bounces. It's up, and it is in and out. And tracked down by Nikita Borths. And she gets it ahead to Sillers. Borths, fake shot, drives, lost the ball. Dribbled it off her leg. Pacelli looking to get their record, to overall record, to 8-9 and 6-2 in the conference. If they can pick up the win tonight. 3 on the way by Krieger off the back iron. Cashin will track down the rebound. Back underneath. Awkward shot by Yenter. Keeling with the rebound for Port Edwards. And the Hawks near, and oh boy. And who's got it? Into the hands of Sydney Krieger. Ahead to Katie Ilka, and Ilka left hand cut off. Good hustle defense by Emily Callahan. And stolen by Keeling. And off the hands of Jillian Searles. Dakota Bars will check in for Port Edwards, and 5 in, 5 out for Pacelli. Casey Vaughn back in. Hannah Trzynski. Ashley Streisel. Amelia Jacoby. For the Cardinals. Leading by 29. Vaughn. Rotate it back up on high. Lobbed into Vaughn. Turnaround left-handed shot off the mark. Pulled down by Hanton on the rebound. Tipped out of her hands, but it'll belong to Port Edwards. Joe Anderson here and Chase Lyons bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Gonna probably want to hunker into bunker next week. They're talking about highs in the single digits and below 0. Brr. We've been kind of spoiled here weather-wise. Above normal temperatures. I don't mind. Hey friends, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And the turnover. Ball back to Port Edwards. Turn your house into a home and shop home furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more at a family-owned discount furniture store. Shop home furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. And baseline drive by Emily Callahan, and she's fouled. Who's it going to be on? And that is the 5th foul on Amelia Jacoby, and she is disqualified from the contest with her 5th foul with 10:07 left. And Ella Van Order will replace her. Emily Callahan to shoot 2 from the free throw line. First one is up and good. And the second one coming up for the senior, her 4th point of the night. Looking to make it 5. It's up, and it is in and out. Van Order, and in and out. Tracked down by Hanton and knocked away. I tell you, Ella Van Order, she gets after that ball. But a turnover just the same. It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile backsplash and labor. Check out the discounts on flooring. The Winter Blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. That shot off the mark. Who's got the ball? And pulling down the rebound is Van Order, and they're going to get Mel Sillers with her first foul. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And let Blinker Construction bring your dream home to life, from interior and exterior design to construction, customization, and seeing the job is done right. Blinker Construction is with you every step of the way. Visit blinkerco.com. We'll take a time out here. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Back to action here after the 30-second timeout by the Cardinals. Approaching the halfway point, and that shot off the mark. And tracked down finally on the rebound by Port Edwards. Lobbed in, the shot is up and missed by Sillers. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds and belong to Port Edwards. They have made two field goals here in this contest from the floor. 2 shots from the floor, and that was a good attempt by Schroeder. Van Order will push. That's Anna. Kick it out to her sister. Spin, layup. Got the roll. Ella for 2. Ella on the night with 7 points. .30 lead for the Cardinals. Schroeder kicks it back out. They're going to reset. Callahan drives to the basket and gets the shot. Emily Callahan. And Pacelli just content to run some clock, get some offense down. Keep moving it. Oh, nice pass inside. Count the basket for Ashley Streisel. She's got 7 on the contest. Well-run offense. Asia Keeling will check in for the Blackhawks next dead ball. And as Emily Callahan went in, had the ball stripped away, back to the Cardinals. Vaughn goes to the basket. Floater. Missed. Tried to get the rebound. And right into the hands of Ella Van Order, who takes it in and scores the basket. And a 30-second timeout called by Port Edwards. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Port Edwards, where it's been a strong performance tonight by the Pacelli Cardinals, leading 46-14. Hey friends, Community Insurance is your independent agency able to stop and compare the best to shop. There we go. We'll try that again. And a traveling call. This will go back to Stevens Point Pacelli. We'll start this one again. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. And that ball, back-to-back turnovers. Winters in Wisconsin can be a challenge. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. And our friends from Ag Country Farm Credit Services, they're a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Tipped away. Tracked down by Anna Van Order. Casey Vaughn, yes, nice layup by Casey Vaughn. 10 points on the night for Miss Vaughn. And Anna Van Order with a nice lob pass to her. Blackhawks need to start screening and moving. They're kind of pick away or do something. A good jump stop. They rotate it back out on top. And traveling on Aubrey Schroeder. Daddy-O's On Point is a family-run and veteran-owned vehicle care facility providing old-fashioned auto care, the way it used to be and the way it should be. Bring your car to Daddy-O's, conveniently located in Church Street in Stevens Point. In and out for Streisel, and the rebound pulled down by Brianna Ingram. And they're going to have a foul, and that'll be on Kaylin Yenter. It'll be her second against Asia Keeling. Aubrey Schroeder will inbound for the Blackhawks. Tipped away and tipped out of bounds by Ashley Streisel. But they're going to say it was last touched by Port Edwards, so it'll be Pacelli ball. Anna Van Order to inbound. Pardon me. Casey Vaughn takes the ball over the timeline. Dumps it off to Streisel. Skip pass too high for Anna Van Order. Stolen. Here comes Nikita Borths, and she's fouled going to the basket. And Miss Borths will step to the free throw line to shoot two. And that is the fourth foul on Anna Van Order. First free throw coming up for junior Nikita Borths. First one's up, and nothing but net. These young ladies from Port Edwards can shoot free throws. Second one is up, back iron. Tracked down by Keeling, and she traveled. Tracked it down, but took many steps doing so. Pressure put on by Port Edwards. Anna Van Order will take the ball against the defense here. Everybody clears out. Three on the way by Trzynski. Rebound pulled down by Brianna Ingram. She had a couple of good strong rebounds as Miss Ingram. Dakota Bars will push it and lose it out of bounds. next to the Port Edwards bench. 4:26 left here. The Wapaka Community Theater presents Vanities, a brand new musical playing at the Par 4 Resort this Valentine's Day. Catch dinner and the show at 5:30 p.m. on February 10th and 11th, or lunch and the show at 12:30 on February 12th. Make your Valentine's Day plans this year with dinner and a show at Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 in Wapaka. And we're going to foul as Nikita Borths goes to take the shot. And that foul called on Hannah Trzynski. That's her second. And the junior for Port Edwards to shoot 2. 1 of 2 last time at the free throw line. This one is up and good. And a line shift for Pacelli. Everybody that was in is out except for Kaylin Yenter. Checking in for the Blackhawks is Naomi Gruba, number 20. And the second free throw coming up for Nikita Borths. It's up and rims out. Opus 5 Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun, bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy Opus 5 Star Lanes on Post Road in Plover. Nice drive to the basket, but missed. She pulls down her own rebound. Does Kaylin Yenter. Shot on the way by Krieger. Missed, pulled down by Ella Van Order on the rebound, and what are we going to call it? We're going to call it travel. Get your customized uniforms, t-shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Customs in Stevens Point. Sports-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items are all available at Maida Custom. Unhappy with your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover with 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings. Make the choice to come grow with Monogram Appetizers. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder for 50 years. Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. And back-to-back turnovers. You can tell some of the younger players are getting some time here. Got to get the experience. That's just all it is. When you have a score like this, you want to get as many players in, get them some playing time. Ball tipped out of bounds off the hands of Milena Cashin. Port will be looking to pick up their first win, hopefully on Friday night against Wild Rose. And Wild Rose tied is in 3rd place currently in the conference. And that 3 put up and by Brianna Ingram. She got a rebound on the long bounce back and nearly a steal. Here goes Naomi Gruba. They swing it back out. 3 on the way. Short. And skying for the rebound is Kaylin Yenter. Don't forget to stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. I love those cheese curds. Get those in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Good move to the basket and score it for Kaylin Yenter. Talked to a couple of players from the Pacelli Cardinals in the post-game interviews. Nice move. Couldn't get the shot. The fault could Mel Sellers. And Pacelli with about a minute and a half. Nice layup. Good feed to Milena Cashin. Milena gets 2 in the books. And a timeout called by the Blackhawks. And it's going to have to be a full. Full timeout. We'll take one here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great.
Welcome back to Port Edwards. Got a minute left or so here in this contest. It's been all Pacelli tonight. So they led from the go-ahead, and the shot is up and missed. Good look by Mel Sillers. Just couldn't get the basketball to go through that cylinder. Tied up ball on the rebound, and the arrow points to Pacelli. Under a minute, 50 seconds left. Pacelli going to run some offense here. Nice give and go to Katie Ilka. They bring it back out to Yenter. Crossover, nice move by Miss Yenter. Short rebound put back and good by guess who? Ella Van Order. And Ella with 12 points. And tipped out of bounds, remains Blackhawk ball with 28 seconds left. We'll hear from our friends from Nasonville Dairy and chat with a couple of young ladies from Pacelli. Ball back in Pacelli's possession. And traveling. 14 seconds remaining. Three on the way by Borths, and it's a miss. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. As the Pacelli Cardinals pick up the win tonight by the final score of 54-16. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Well, welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school girls basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or in Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Big game tonight for the Pacelli Cardinals as they picked up the win 54-16. We are awaiting Casey Vaughn and Ella Van Order, and we're going to go through the book first before those two young ladies come out from the Cardinals. Scoring for the Port Edwards Blackhawks, Jillian Searles, there we go, 2 points. 6 points for Emily Callahan, 4 for Mel Sillers, 2 for Asia Keeling, and 2 for Nikita Borths. Where the Blackhawks excelled tonight was at the free throw line as they shot 10 of 15 from the charity stripe. On the other side of the ledger, we look at the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals. 10 points for Casey Vaughn, 7 for Ashley Streisel, 2 for Milena Cashin, 2 also for Anna Van Order, 6 for Hannah Trzynski, 5 for Kaylin Yenter, 11 for Amelia Jacoby, and 11 for Ella Van Order. Excuse me, had to itch my eye there a second. Point of concern, and I brought this up during the broadcast for the Cardinals, is from the free throw line shooting only 3 of 12. So something to maybe look at practice for the next couple of weeks for sure for Coach Borcherding. Waiting for our girls to come out yet. Guess we'll wait a minute. Give a shout out to my producer, Chase Lyons. Chase, you were outstanding that night, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody that can make this bald fat guy look good, hey. I need some from Pacelli. No. Sorry. They're coming? Okay. Here they come. I am joined by Ella Van Order, correct? Yes. And Casey Vaughn. Second time I get to interview you this year. Let's start with Casey. Casey, 10 points on the night. What do you think the strengths were of your team this evening?
Well, we were definitely very tired from a hard game last night. Okay. So we just really had to overcome our tiredness and soreness and just push through it to get another win in conference. Okay.
Had some good things to say about Ella tonight. Ella, you had a good game tonight. I mean, a lot of putbacks, a lot of scrums, a lot of steals. What are your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I thought we just really needed this win to keep ourselves in conference, and we just need to keep going forward with the momentum that we kept from last night and keep going forward throughout the rest of the week.
I brought this up during the broadcast tonight. 3 of 12 from the free throw line. So what do you think you girls are gonna do this week?
Practice free throws.
Well, we're gonna put you in the house. You know how to do this, right? Okay, I'll get out of the way.
I'm Casey Vaughn.
And I'm Ella Van Order.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, ladies. Safe travels. All righty. So a big win tonight for the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals as they pick up the win over the Port Edwards Blackhawks by the score of 54-16. For my producer, Chase Lyons, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score, Pacelli 54 and Port Edwards 16. Have a great night.